Greetings, Nick with Sweetwater here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a quick look at one of a quartet of Marshall vintage pedal reissues, the DriveMaster, this bad boy I'm plugged into right here. The other three members of this built in England quartet of reissues are as follows: the Bluesbreaker, the Shredmaster, and of course the highly revered, the Governor pedal. The DriveMaster, along with the Bluesbreaker and Shredmaster, was released in the early 90s, following the success of the Governor pedal that came out in 1988. And, just like their well-known, groundbreaking predecessor, they were all Marshall amps in a box. Sadly though, despite being great-sounding pedals, the trio just didn't fare that well in the American marketplace at the time, and slowly but surely disappeared from the Marshall lineup. In fact, by 1988, they were gone. They were history. Maybe it was their size, who knows? After all, they're definitely not compact by any stretch of the imagination. That said, I've always liked them. As it just so happens, I started working for Marshall in the USA as a product specialist in late 1991, and I really enjoyed demoing this trio of stomp boxes. They're solid as a rock, and as already mentioned, they all sounded great and, equally importantly, felt great too. Now, to learn more about Marshall's fascinating pedal-making past, there's a link to an article below. The design MO for all four of these reissue pedals was both simple and obvious, to replicate the sound and look of the originals exactly. To this end, both the circuits and the housings remain exactly the same. In fact, to ensure that these reissues are as authentic and accurate as possible, even the circuit board layouts were redrawn to match the original ones. Now, the only thing that Marshall weren't able to source were the original control knobs, as they're no longer made. Oh well. The substitutes are pretty darn close though, and rest assured, my friend, rest assured, this small cosmetic change has no sonic impact whatsoever. Duh! In a nutshell, the DriveMaster is a Governor pedal in a less clunky, more ergonomic metal box. This is what the old Governor looked like, as does the reissue. Dun dun dun! Different cosmetics and name aside, the only other difference between the DriveMaster and its popular predecessor, the Governor, was that the pedal's effects loop jack is no longer present. This one right here. That's it on the original Governor. So, just like the Governor, the DriveMaster is a Marshall stack in a box, and its single row of 5 control knobs reflects this fact perfectly. Said self-explanatory quintet of controls are as follows from left to right: gain, bass, middle, treble, and volume. Just like the usual suspect controls you'd expect to see on a Marshall amp. As for the Marshall stack in a box the DriveMaster is supposed to be, think of a JCM 800 with a hair more gain. Just so you know, I'm playing the DriveMaster through the clean channel of a Katana Artist 100-watt combo with just a smidgen of the amp's reverb added, plus a hair of delay when I play lead to smear the fact I'm not playing that well. Here's what the amp sounds like with the pedal off. Yep, that's pretty clean. So, the DriveMaster is responsible for all the dirt, and as you can hear, it's even making a hack like me sound half decent. Well, kinda. In keeping And with its amp-in-a-box nature, the DriveMaster plays well with other dirt-delivering devices. Here it is being driven by a pretty famous green pedal, this one right here, which has of course been used to front-end countless Marshalls in studios and on stages all over the world. The good old Ibanez Tube Screamer. Incidentally, links to both the amp and the guitars I use in this video can be found in the text below. And as it happens, if you're interested, this fine axe is a lefty satin honeyburst Gibson Les Paul tribute. As you'd expect, the DriveMaster can be powered via a 9-volt battery or an external 9-volt power supply, like a one-spot for example. The tone circuit of the DriveMaster is passive and very similar to the tone stacks found in Marshall tube amps. Imagine that. The pedal is also op-amp based with diode clipping. And, as you'd also expect, in the DriveMaster said clipping is the hard variety. Perfect. That, of course, was inspired by someone way better than me, the late, great Gary Moore. And there you have it, my friend, the reissue Marshall DriveMaster pedal. I could carry on tweaking this device and noodling for hours, but I think you get the picture. It's a fun to play, great sounding, and pretty darn versatile stomp box. It's also one of the guitar world's very first amp-in-a-box pedals. Now, even though this pedal was somewhat of a sleeper in the 90s, the topology of its governor circuitry was both groundbreaking and also highly influential when the boutique market sprang to life in the late 90s. And, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, it happens to sound and feel great too. For more information on the DriveMaster, or any other Marshall pedals, amps or cabinets, please go to sweetwater.com, or better still, call your oh-so-friendly sales engineer. That said, I'm out of here. First though, I'm going to change to a Snow White ESP LTD James Hetfield snakebite guitar via Digital Magic. Magic done. See ya! Thank you so very much indeed for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, nicely please, and also subscribe. Click here for more videos like this and go to sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs. Cheerio!